Jose Miguel. His attacking ability is really good. A skillful fullback. Foot there as well, gets up and down the pitch. They lost the ball there. There was an attempt to win it back quickly, wasn't there? And the referee deemed it to be over-aggressive. That's the type of thing they have to do, though. Not give away fouls, obviously, but Griezmann tried to win it back quickly. He'd have been backed up by his teammates, and it does get the crowd on the front foot.
Here's Messi. Standing off him, of course, is so dangerous. Iniesta. Yellow card confirmed there for Castañaga for that little show of dissent. Pedro. Alves a long way up the pitch again. And away to Castañaga. And Messi. Quick feet to get away from Ancetegui. Pedro. Dani Alves. 3/4 of the possession for Barca in the first half. Iniesta. Iniesta off target again. The one thing that he doesn't do, score many goals, Andres Iniesta.
Very attack-minded tonight, though. There's some great skill here. First of all, by Iniesta. Great first touch and flick around the corner from Lionel Messi. It's unfair in saying that two players are on the same wavelength, aren't they?
He's got 48 goals in 488 appearances. It's less than 1 in 10. It's a good job Messi bangs them in. But Iniesta's been so crucial, hasn't he? To opening teams up over the years to the way that Barcelona play.
He gets the odd important goal as well, doesn't he?
He got the one in the World Cup final. Give him that. Actually, scoring record for Spain's okay. Got 11 in 94. Slightly better than his club record.
And if he sees his role in the team is slightly different than there are other players in the team that score the goals for Barcelona. And that's been throughout his Barcelona careers, and it has always been a goal scorer or two in the team. His job is to provide.
Vela! Oh, so unlucky. Brilliant effort by the Mexican. He turned and lashed the ball towards the goal. It curved past Pinto. He was really unlucky there, Carlos Vela. Castañaga forward. Alba's got to deal with it. Hasn't really. He's given it to Xavi Prieto. He's got Zaldua, the fullback, getting forward.
It's better from Real Sociedad. Excellent attempt from Carlos Vela. They're applying pressure. They're a much bigger effort in the second half to win the ball high up the pitch, to play higher up the pitch as well.
Barca passed their way out of trouble again. Messi just offered to Zalatuza that he was slowing down, drew the challenge and drew the yellow card.
You can't do that, can you? You see the attempt from Vela. Turns, swivels, hits it first time. It's a great technique. He's got the power. Pinto can just stand and watch it. There's nothing the Barcelona goalkeeper could do. Unfortunately for Real Sociedad, it's not a goal back in this time. Really unlucky though.
Here's Pedro. Miguel Gonzalez away. And that back heel from Xavi Prieto was about the 10th of the night from the two teams. Messi. Fabregas takes over and he weaves his way in. Messi's in. Great save, and again. No record just yet for Lionel Messi. No goal for Fabregas either. Credit to Zubikarai. Definitely a fault over the goal. Made some amends there.
Just when you talk about Carlos Vela's near miss at the other end, Barcelona hit back immediately. Messi was unlucky. Fabregas as well did well to make up the ground to get in support. Good goalkeeping from Zubikarai.
Alves done well, just lays it off to Pedro, deflected cross, and a corner for Barca.
Yeah, you can see the dilemma for Saturday's team. They're looking to be more offensive and not going to leave gaps in midfield. Messi clearly onside on this occasion, under his body up, goes for the left-footed finish. Fabregas unlucky with a follow-up. I would imagine Barcelona was surprised at the lack of intensity in the first half from Real Sociedad as well. And the talk before the game was from Martino not to concede the first goal. There's very little danger of that in the first half.
Here's Messi. He's weaved beyond two challenges. Messi! A save again by Zubikarai. He's been busy in the second half.
Searching for that second goal, isn't he? Hitting the target now. Regular basis. I would suggest that record will be passed this evening. Messi looks determined to get another goal.
Gone back into their shell here again, Sociedad. Now a chance to break. Vela has got Griezmann running. Mascherano comes across, he won't get there. It's Griezmann. And they do get back and make the challenge. Not sure whether Griezmann was looking for a pass there to Seferovic. He might have got a shot away.
I think he should have got his shot away. Excellent work from Mascherano not to give it up. Griezmann delaying his attempt at goal. It gave Mascherano the chance to win it back. Slides in to deny Antoine Griezmann.
Messi accelerates. Miguel Gonzalez picked off the pass. Starts the counter-attack. PK, it's an important tackle. Could still have work to do here. He's going that way. I thought it was going to be the other way.
I think she just played on. It's just two players colliding, isn't it? I'm not sure there was a foul either way. They tussed him for a loose ball. There's no foul there. Still a chance for Griezmann, gets played in Vela. Chip over the head of PK. Critical of Griezmann, so maybe could have got his shot in earlier, but he has one touch. He's going to shoot. Mascherano, good pace to get back. Determination from the Barcelona centre half, and denies Griezmann even getting a shot to goal, forcing Pinto into at least a save.
There goes Pedro. His pace is causing problems here. He's got it back. Just managed to find Messi. And Messi was well outside of the penalty area. He still managed to find him. Sorry, Castro's on for Real Sociedad. Ball juggling by Iniesta, just about legal. Oh, that's beautifully done. Alba pulls it back. Sorry, Castro back in the penalty area to clear. Now Vela. PK's got the problem this time. Griezmann has it. Seferovic out there anymore, is there? So he's the player who's gone off. Messi. They back away from Messi, who finds Alves onto Pedro. And there was a case there that it was a pull on the shoulder of Pedro. Confirmation there, the Swiss international, Seferovic. Another set piece coming up here for Barcelona.
Disappointing again tonight from Seferovic, wasn't it? I didn't mention him in the second half, and Pedro tried there to Tegi. Penalty.
Alves to Pedro, to Messi. Santiago won it back. Pedro's working hard to get back in, and brilliant stuff by Pedro. And be guilty of not tracking back in those situations. Barcelona's attacking players, and there are lots of attacking players on the pitch, of course.
And that's 3-0 up as well. Still thought it was well worthwhile making that challenge, made the mistake. Always pleasing to see particularly top class players, when they make a mistake, they realise it, make up for it as quickly as possible.
Dani Alves. It's into Chori Castro, Uruguayan winger, I guess you'd call Chori Castro. He was the hero of their comeback win against Barca last year at the Anoeta. Sean has done okay there against Vela. Backheel has come through to Griezmann. PK was committed in the challenge, he got it right. Now Messi, he waits and waits, and Fabregas, oh, and Xavi was almost ready, and Tegi stuck out one of those long legs. Mascherano has never scored for Barcelona, and he turns and goes back. Should have carried on. Here's Pedro. Xavi, Fabregas. A very good value for the 1-0 at the moment. Barcelona, can they make it 2? It's Andres Iniesta. Zubikarai shut the door just in time at that near post.
It's brilliant nil coming with Mikel Gonzalez, and Iniesta does make the most of it in the end. Xavi's pushed further forward, Busquets has pushed further forward as well. It's great game management from some of the more experienced Barcelona players, and Xavi in particular. There's the score, 3-0 up. In a bit of trouble, so he decided to push himself further forward.
And he knows the score as well, off he comes. Armband goes to Iniesta. And that midfield position will go to Alex Song. Alex Song has won a cup competition, won La Liga last season. Oh, that his last trophy had been the African under-17s. He's runner-up a few times, including the African Nations Cup. Here's Messi lurking outside of the area. Himself one-on-one with a defender. Aldo did okay, actually.
Oh, a strange substitution. Martino was in the mood for an extra holding midfield play, which Xavi is, and Alexis Sanchez on the bench that could have come on, and perhaps Fabregas back into Iniesta back into midfield alongside Busquets, and put Alexis up alongside Messi and Pedro.
This is Gorka Elizondo, who's just come on the pitch. He was the man who gave away that second goal at the Camp Nou. Big goal it was. Castanyaga is off, so it's a straightforward change. Will be played by Belleroux again tonight. The Sociedad player has really enhanced his reputation, even if they are to go out to the Copa del Rey. So the Souza on the back of Iniesta. Back in action in La Liga this weekend. That first game, the Atletico Valladolid game, you can see that at 5:15. It will have kicked off earlier. It's there on Sky Sports 1, followed by Barca Rayo and Villarreal versus Celta. Two very entertaining teams. All that on Sky Sports 1 Saturday. Song with a touch. Fabregas. We hope in this last quarter of this match tonight that Barcelona keep the pace up, because Sociedad largely let us down. There have been flurries in this second half where they've shown a bit more purpose, but they haven't really sustained it. And over the course of the tie, Alasate's tactics have been baffling. Change of pace by Fabregas. He's got Messi lurking here, and he's got Pedro. Pedro's in on goal, and across the face it goes. That was close to an own goal by Jose Angel, who didn't have to make the clearance. He did get the last touch.
This is the positions Barcelona love to be in. They're not crossing it from too wide an area. That inside forward position. Iniesta was there, but he made a little sharp run across the defender rather than stand at the far post, and Pedro played it initially where Iniesta was.
Now Messi. Xavi Prieto across in front of Dani Alves. Gets himself a free kick as well. Seems to be split opinion among the home supporters. Mainly they've just gone quiet, but there are some seem to be whistling, others perhaps trying to rally. Oh, by Mascherano on Griezmann. They got a little bit of the ball. Griezmann's free kick. As he headed away for Jordi Alba. Alba came out to clear again. Elizondo. Elizondo is particularly being both whistled and then cheered. Will flick on for Griezmann to Xavi Prieto. And Vela tried the spectacular.
I think the striker tries this over a kick if there's a defender there close by. You can see the free kick given.
It's a funny one in the laws of football, isn't it? Because you could always give a free kick for an overhead kick, couldn't you? But
for high kicking.
Yeah, but you'd rather they didn't. In a sense, they Football needs to decide
Yeah.
whether it's allowed or not. And I think it should always be allowed, but occasionally you'll get someone being kicked in the face. That's the problem.
We do enjoy seeing spectacular goals, don't we? Particularly when it comes off and striker puts one in the top corner. It's replayed time and time again. We do enjoy watching it. So
Cristiano Ronaldo's working on his, isn't he? He's been trying and trying to pull off the Hugo Sanchez overhead. Diego Costa's managed one this season. Alves thought he was going to try and play in Alex Song.
anytime I think Mascherano and Pico back to make challenges tonight is when their own teammates are giving the ball away, put them in trouble. And this was a bad pass from Dani Alves. I'm sure Gerard Piqué is really appreciating that now. Sloppy play from Dani Alves has caused them a problem. Marcelo doesn't really think wrong there. I don't think there's actually any contact with the part of the body that Piqué's holding.
The referee instantly signalled for some medical treatment. He's up. They need him to be fit, don't they? Gerard Piqué. The area of the team in which they are weak and have been for a number of years.
He looked like he was holding his hip. There was no contact with the boot of Carlos Vela regarding the hip. Strained himself as he's made the sliding challenge.
Song. I was about to ask you whether Tata Martino might rest more players. Doesn't particularly need to, does he? The pace the game is being played at.
Exactly, as I said, the only time they're in trouble is when they give the ball away themselves. And I'm afraid it hasn't been much more than a training session again for Barcelona this evening.
We've got Rayo Vallecano at the weekend. Rayo, who are an entertaining team to watch. They're bizarre in some ways, aren't they? So unbalanced as a team. They do try and retain possession, they do try and pass it, but they're so vulnerable in the bottom three of La Liga. And then it's the Manchester City away game. The second leg of that City game is about a month after that. Now by Zaldua on Cesc Fabregas, an FA Cup winner in his Arsenal days. Cesc Fabregas was a very young man. See 1-2 with Iniesta, away by Zaldua.
You see the dispirited Real Sociedad now, particularly Griezmann and Carlos Vela. They'll be irritated by the way that the team has been set up tonight, the jobs that they've been asked to do. They've been allowed to fulfil their natural attacking game.
Dani Alves, lovely 1-2. Alves is in on goal, and another good save by Zubikarai. He's kept the scoreline down in this second half.
3 or 4 really good saves to deny Barcelona. Look how quick this is. Messi and Dani Alves, a combination we see so many times, every single game that they play together. You'd be annoyed that he should have gone far post now and made the choice. Zubikarai guessed correctly.
Pedro will be adding to his 16 goals for the season. 1 in 11. So Alexis Sanchez is coming on instead. It'll be really disappointing for Christian Teo, who's on the bench. Also got 16 goals, Alexis Sanchez, paid an initial 26 million euros for him, but there were apparently, the way the deal was structured, up to 11 million to be added on in terms of certain achievements. Now, some clubs put those kind of clauses in, and you know money will never be handed over. But with Barcelona, they do go on and then win trophies. So presumably the transfer fee has got a lot higher. Not quite Neymar proportions.
I was going to say, it's not the first time we've had this debate, is it?
Who knows how much they paid for Neymar? There's another legal challenge brewing over that one, Guillaume and Graham will keep you up to date with that, and we'll discuss it on the podcast, I'm sure, as well. Also giving themselves problems off the pitch, on the pitch. Seems to be going pretty well again. Knocked off the top of La Liga after 59 weeks at the summit, and then Atletico went and lost to Almeria. They came from behind to beat Sevilla, and they were back on top again, although it's a three-way split.
This is dreadful for Real Sociedad now. Standing back, just watching. It's not good for morale, is it? No, it's only 1-0. At the moment, only 3-0 in the tie. It's not. They've been pummeled by Barcelona, but it's the manner in which they're losing now. As Henk Arte said at half-time, you do it for the supporters. And they've been given very little to cheer about this evening. Full of anticipation when they made their way to the stadium tonight.
Made an effort at the start of the game as well, didn't they, the supporters? We're going to see Sergio Canales on soon. Their form picked up when they got knocked out of the Champions League, didn't it? It's almost like they didn't want the responsibility of playing at that level and play with more freedom again as soon as they were free of their European responsibilities.
It's no reflection on the players that came in tonight, because the likes of Castaniega I thought did okay. Zubikarai was at fault with a goal, but he's made 2 or 3 other good saves. Seferovic was disappointing again.
Here's Alexis Sanchez, and he pulled it back, came off Ansotegui. Jordi Castro to Zurtuza.
To build a cup team, a team that's not going to hold you serious. First caught encounter with Villarreal, 1-0 on aggregate. One game against Racing, the second one was suspended. To build and be loyal to a team who's come through that. It's not an onslaught to, worked so hard, played so many games, we've got to the semi-final stage. No, you're up against Barcelona in the semi-final. 26 years since you've been to a final, 27 since you've won it. And I thought they were really going to have a go in this two-legged affair. They played scared in the first half. They got away with just the 2 goals conceded. And tonight, when I thought the 2 goals behind, they were going to really throw everything at it. We're now looking at it, they're playing out time, and there's no hint of any fight back from Real Sociedad. It's always going to be tough. And 2 goals, once Barcelona got the goal tonight, near impossible. But then you go out fighting. Showing a bit of pride, showing spirit, plenty of heart. They're not doing that now.
I think he set out his stall, his very negative approach, by playing 3 central defenders and all those defensive midfield players in the first game. And then never really looked forward from there.
And your approach as a coach has come across to the players.
Well, has been standing there waiting for the ball to go out of play for quite so long. Xavi Prieto has been disappointing. Sergio Canales comes on. He's got a Copa del Rey winners medal, Sergio Canales, from his brief spell with Real Madrid. Burst through into the Racing Santander first team. They got a big money move to Real Madrid. Didn't really play under Jose Mourinho. Went to Valencia and has moved on again. for less money than Valencia paid for him.
Hopefully, despite the scoreline, despite the nature of the tie, Alves can come on and show that spirit that's been lacking.
Eventually, we get the free kick taken. The referee declines Joey Castro's invitation to book Lionel Messi. Now there's his first touch. Oh, his second touch is a brilliant one, and a save made by Pinto. It was Griezmann who made the run across him. Don't think he got any touch on it. A little flash there of what they can do. Might be in store for the rest of the season between Canales and Griezmann. Speculation is pretty strong that Griezmann might be gone in the summer. They'll probably sell one of their stars. It's the sort of thing they do.
Every now and then they come to life in an attacking sense and show us.
He's had a couple of bad injuries. Canales, he has been very unlucky in that respect with his career. Joey Castro, the really heavy touch, has gone flying over Song's challenge as Barca come away. Fabregas to Messi, not quite. There's Angel. Alexis Sanchez wasn't buying that, was he? Extravagant step overs by the fullback. Dani Alves is charging. Says Fabregas has found him. Miguel Gonzalez made sure he wasn't getting past him. Is this just about central enough for Messi to shoot?
Possibly not. Good desire here from Dani Alves at this stage of the game to get forward. Lack of support. I think he was hoping that there was a foul there along the way. We've seen him score from here, though, haven't we?
Fabregas is off. Seems to be a shoelace problem. There's a whole team of people dedicated to untying his shoelace.
They are spoilt nowadays, aren't they? Professional footballers. Entourage of.
Here's Messi. He is going for goal, you know. And it's a corner.
Well, I assumed he was going for goal because there wasn't too many Barcelona players in the box looking for a cross.
Fabregas, forget, you've got to be invited back onto the pitch. Sociedad tried to win the ball back at least. He tried to rattle Barcelona. There's been serene progress through this competition for Barca. Here's Messi. And now Fabregas, just beyond Messi. almost led to another own goal. It's the Enaut Zubikarai combination, I think, as well. Scored that bizarre own goal between them in the first game. Should be more than 1-0 tonight, shouldn't it? Might not be. Here's Griezmann. Oh, yes. What a strike. Antoine Griezmann, right at the end of this two-legged tie, shows us what Sociedad can do. It's a brilliant hit. His 18th goal of the season. He's hot property. And Barcelona couldn't stop him that time.
It appears now Real Sociedad might get an unlikely draw out this time. It's not enough. Of course, Barcelona are going to run through. This is just a glimpse of what they are capable of. And Canales with the crossfield pass. Joey Castro level, I would suggest, with Piqué. First time cross into the box. Hell of a finish, hell of a strike. Great first time cross from Joey Castro on the half volley, difficult skill. And a brilliant strike from Griezmann as well. First time, flashes it past the Pinto, who had absolutely no chance. And all of that should have been the order of the day from Real Sociedad.
Was that a police inquiry from Mascherano as to Alex Song's whereabouts? Mascherano was flying in. It's good work by Jordi Alba. Now we've got a game now. We've already got 3 minutes left of the two-legged tie.
Guri John should have been outside this match tonight. 1-1 should be at least 3-0 to Barcelona before that goal. It's a good goalkeeping from Zubikarai, he's kept them out. A bit casual and taken 1 or 2 chances that have come their way. So we'll do there with a challenge. And Jordi Alba, complaints from Arosate.
Been working on his managerial gestures on the touchline there.
It's taken him 88 minutes to get warmed up. I suggest he starts a little bit earlier in future. Like his team as well.
Now it's getting hot. Referee coming over now with his yellow card in his hand for Fabregas. One thing they mustn't do, Barca, now in this circumstance is to have a player sent off and miss the final against Real Madrid.
Fabregas, 2 former teammates, fleetingly at Arsenal. He probably feels as manager he's entitled to a complaint or 2 on the bench. With the chest control, and Jordi was on the niggle from behind. Fabregas does come in. I can understand the irritation of the Real Sociedad players. We talked about Canales, a player who's gone through his injury problems. That type of challenge, not expected from Canales, can cause some problems to a player that's got a history of serious knee injuries.
Joey Castro twisting and turning. Headed away by Marc Bartra. The latest substitute. They're now trying to find Joey Castro. Gerardo goes over. Now there's some needle in it, which there just wasn't enough from Sociedad. So it turned out they were waiting until the last 5 minutes of the two-legged tie, and then they gave it a go. Busquets went off, protecting the players on yellow cards. And Pedro.
Said this is going to end up as a night of regret for all their players, the supporters. But they didn't start the game like this. Absolutely, case if only. That's the last feeling, emotion you need and want to feel after a semi-final.
Pinto showing us his skills. I only have 1 game left for Barcelona. Copa Del Rey final. He's done well in this tie, actually. And I know we've been very critical of Sociedad. He's actually made a couple of good saves over the 2 games. Alexis Sanchez has only got Messi to aim for. We've nearly had a couple of bizarre own goals thrown into the mix as well. Zaldua healing it over his own goalkeeper, but out of play.
think when I sat on it, has a real good look at this game. He doesn't go away thinking, well, we drew 1-1. And our tactics were nearly gave us a chance of getting through. It hasn't been like that at all.
No, the goal by Messi halfway through the first half, wasn't it? Killed it off really as a contest. The supporters are trying hard. And they've had not a lot to shout about over these two games. Sanchez is causing problems here with his pace. Good defending, Mikel Gonzalez. He's a good, solid defender. Never gets linked with any big moves.
Gone into the back four. I'm not sure I remember a spell in midfield.
Been a while. His first season he played in midfield, and really since then he's been a central defender. It's all over, and El Clasico will come to the Copa del Rey final again. It will be Barcelona against Real Madrid on the big stage. After Messi got the opening goal, a record-equaling goal, Griezmann hammered one in at the end, but it was all over by then. 1-1 on the night, a 3-1 aggregate win for Barcelona.
Yes, and when they get it right, it is such a joy to watch Barcelona play. So much better than the performance in the first leg, despite it actually finishing 1-1 on the night. And it is the 4th time in 6 years that Barcelona are just 90 minutes away from lifting the King's Cup. So, the Copa del Rey final on April the 19th will be between Barcelona and Real Madrid, a Clasico, and I never get